I'm Willow Hambrick, and I'm running for Georgetown City Council. I'm a 34-year resident of Georgetown. I've raised my 5 children here in this wonderful place that I call home. I am married to pediatrician Dr. Horace Hambrick, and I'm a proud retired public school teacher. And the reason I'm running for City Council is that I feel like I have the time in this phase of my life. I have the energy, I have the vision. And as a retired public school teacher, I have the skill set to be able to bring the problem-solving skills, the hard work. I know what it means to be a collaborator, and I also know what it means to have a group of students in my class, all of whom deserve equality and equity and a fair shake at prosperity and learning. And I will bring that same ideation into the City Council. Every voice will be respected, and every tax dollar will be used in the most cost-effective way possible, because teachers, more than anybody else, know how to make every dollar count. So that's why I'm running for City Council. I want to be an integral part of increasing the quality of life in the best way possible for the most people. Yes, and most people believe that we should increase the salaries of the first responders. From the people that I've talked to and from many of the collaboration that I've already done with people, that seems to be the consensus of the people that I know. The pandemic has been a struggle. I feel like the City Council did a good job in the survey that they took and for the budget that they'd proposed, and then suddenly the pandemic came. And I would definitely want to, yes, we need to further increase. I know we've already increased the police and fire salaries, and it is my intention to further increase them. In order to do that, we need to find new revenue streams. I know we passed the 9/11 dispatch, which will put about $6 in everybody's water and sewer bill, and I think that's a start. We've also dipped into our contingency fund, and so we've got our deficit down to about $2 million. That's daunting, but it's doable. We have people in Georgetown who are very creative, who brought Toyota here, quite frankly. And we need to tap into that same ingenuity, innovation, and fresh-eyed thinking, where we can bring in new cottage industries, for example. This is just one idea. If you look at Paducah and if you look at Berea, they incentivized artists, photographers, musicians, people who have a creative touch in quilting and other ways, and they literally brought in millions of more dollars of revenue simply by incentivizing those artists to make those towns their home. We can put that same kind of ingenuity. We can increase our tourism dollars. We can increase revenue that comes in from that significantly. We have a lot to offer here. People want to move to Georgetown. And so before we raise any more taxes, which might be an eventuality with things like tap-on fees for new developers who come, we can always do things like that. But before we do that, have we done the cost cutting that is necessary? Because I want to be respectful of every hard-earned tax dollars. And have we done what we can do, maybe even pairing with Georgetown College? We have economic majors, we have sociology majors, we have people in the business department who can make it a part of their thesis and a part of their independent study to do the research for us. How can we go to other places, do the homework necessary, form a task force, and find new revenue streams that won't involve increasing taxes? As a person who has always believed in the biblical adage that my parents taught me a long time ago, that to whom much is given, much is required, I feel like public service is a part of what we should all be about. And being elected to the City Council would be a way that I can give back to my community that has blessed me and my family in so many ways. And I want to make sure that every person in this community has equal aspect to the prosperity that I've enjoyed and equal access to the education that my children were able to get, that we are being compassionate to not only increasing salaries for police and fire, but also compassionate to people right now who are increasingly home and food insecure. We need to have the compassion, we need to have the vision, and we need to have the problem-solving skills to be able to do what's necessary to continue to make Georgetown the best place possible to raise our families. Thank you for considering me for the Georgetown City Council. I am ready to serve. Thank you.